How would you like to be a listing powerhouse? It is so simple. All you have to do is talk to people. There's an old saying in real estate that says the number of people that you talk to every single day equals the number of deals you're going to do that year. So the number of new people that you talk to daily equals the number of deals you're going to do that year. Simple as that. Do you need any more information? Chris Stafford here, 30-plus year listing agent, also the founder of the Listing Collective, where I train the top listing agents in the United States. And I would love to talk to you about the simple real estate adage, and that is the number of people that you talk to every single day equals the number of deals you're going to do. And it's all about just making contacts. It is so simple. You don't need fancy technology, I should say. You don't need a lot of fancy systems. When I first went into real estate back in, the mid-90s, mid-1990s, somebody told me, oh, you have to cold call. And so I didn't know any different, so I just cold called a lot. I probably spent a half a day cold calling to get a listing. And of course, I got my first listing in 45 days of cold calling, and I did that for years. But there's no secret to it. It's just talk to people. And one of the things that I love teaching people in the Listing Collective, listing agents in our coaching program, and that is you have to figure out what is it that you're going to like to do, what are you going to be good at, and what are you going to enjoy doing? Because when you are really enjoy doing something, you're going to do it consistently. So I don't care, if you want to call expired listings, knock on doors, which I can't stand to do, but, do Facebook ads, do SEO marketing. I've got one guy in Southern California, he loves knocking on doors. He loves going out into the community and meeting new people. And he's meeting new people every single day. And he's probably talking to 50 people a day. And guess what? His average net worth has just gone up because the more he walks, the more he makes. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, it's like, for instance, Tyler joined my program, and he had been in real estate for maybe about 2-3 years and didn't really have any direction, didn't really know what to do. And within 3 weeks of working with me, he started calling expireds. And that's something that we really honed that craft for him. He became a master at it. In 3 weeks, he got 2 listings over $1 million. One of the listings was over $10 million. Yes, that's right. I mean, people like Cynthia in California, she closed a $14 million deal within months of working with me. And people like Morshad or Deborah or Andrew, who are just killing it, because what they're doing is talking to new people every single day. And they're finding the systems that work for them. So here's the deal. Find what is going to work for you and then really become a master at that. Know your scripts. Practice your scripts. Are you going to do things that I personally think it's important to do the things that are going to bring you listings immediately. There's so many different ways that you can get listings. I talk in another video about the 22 different ways of getting listings in addition to just the normal things. But to me, working with expireds is, I think, great if you are into it. I'm not really into cold calls. I'm not really into door knocking, but there's so many things, so many other types of listing tech strategies that you can use. And if you use the micro momentum marketing strategy, which is the strategy I use in my coaching program, the Listing Collective, to start new strategies, and you can become a master at it. You can become a listing powerhouse. But it's all about finding what really works for you and what doesn't work for you. I think for me, I was so green when I first got into real estate that I didn't know enough to be afraid. I didn't care about cold calling. For me, it was like, I don't know these people. If they say no to me, then what difference does it make to me? I don't know these people. The people that I care about are the people like in my sphere of influence. Those are the people that I know, love, and trust. And so I figured out really early on I was going to do my sphere of influence, okay? And I call my sphere of influence, I email them, I send them hand notes, I have them over for dinner, go out and have coffee with them, you name it. You want to work your sphere of influence. But then I blindly went into cold calling, and then I realized, after a few years, I really wasn't into that. And then I started doing bank REOs. I started doing targeted expired listings. And I really like expired listings because these people have sales on the brain, right? They're thinking about selling their house. I mean, what is an easier target than that to really associate yourself with those people? And then I started really getting into probates. And probates are such a great way to really find, again, everybody's dying. It doesn't matter what kind of market you're in. It doesn't matter, if the interest rates are up or down or whatever, because in a probate situation, it's been my experience that 80% of the people definitely want to sell their property. The family wants to sell the family home. They don't want to keep it. And it doesn't cost any money. And that's what I'm all about in the Listing Collective. How can we find listings without spending money? That's the key. I just love that. And so, excuse me, working expired listings, working probates, how about out of area owners, calling your SOI. These are all great ways to get listing referrals, fill up your listing pipeline. But here's the key. Number one, you have to do it consistently. This is the biggest mistake that I see listing agents make is they come to me and they say, oh, Chris, I don't have anything in my listing pipeline, or I just closed 4 deals, and then, I have nothing in escrow right now, and I have nothing coming on the market. Well, that's because you're not constantly prospecting. You have to consistently prospect. And if you're not doing that, and doing the marketing strategies that you're good at, and really honing your craft, getting better at it, practicing your scripts, just 2, 3. Do your SOI, and pick 2 other strategies, and do it every single day. Do it consistently. Use the micro momentum marketing strategy to help you start those new marketing strategies, and you will be a listing powerhouse. It's as simple as that. You want to talk to as many people that you can every single day. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The more people that you talk to consistently is really going to equal the number of deals that you do. And this has to be, I would say to you, 80%. 80% of your day should be this. Everything else doesn't really matter, because your job as a salesperson is to market and get new listings to become a listing powerhouse. Delegate and defer everything else. I want to see you be a listing powerhouse. Join my free masterclass at the link below. I'd love to get on the phone with you and talk to you about your business. Otherwise, get out there, talk to a lot of people, and become the powerhouse that you know that you can be.